Hey guys, welcome to another workout, and today it's all about hamstring strength. So this is a combination of a bit of flexibility and mobility in the hamstrings and a little bit of strength. So it's going to be a 16-minute workout going at 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, but really mixing up strength and a little bit of flexibility in the hamstrings. You don't want to do long workouts where you're just building strength and you don't have that flexibility in the hamstring. So we're going to break it up into strength, flexibility, strength, flexibility. Hamstring is one kind of an area that we kind of don't really pay attention to till you get hurt. So definitely a good kind of a workout for you to kind of stay on top, not wait till the hamstrings are super tight or injured before you kind of start looking at them. So definitely, if you don't have anything wrong with your hamstrings, a workout that you should be doing at least once every 2 or 3 weeks, just coming back, looking at those hamstrings and making sure that they are staying strong and healthy. Hamstrings do a little bit more work when you start running faster. So definitely, if your goals are to run faster later on down the road, you do want to make sure that you start looking at building healthy hamstrings from now. Before I start the stopwatch, I want to show you the first exercise on the ground, nice and easy. You don't need anything for today, just maybe a yoga mat if you like. Just going to lie down there. I'm going to get on my heels and walk out and slowly walk back in. That will be the first exercise, and then we're going to roll with the whole workout. So we're going to start the workout in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lying down, slowly walking out, slowly coming back in. We got 2 sets of this. So we really want to make sure the hips are off the ground. You take a couple of steps out, staying on your heels, and then a couple of steps in, staying on your heels as well. So I'm on my heels the whole time. That way I can really get those hamstrings doing a bit of work. Nice and controlled here. Don't have to go too far out. As long as you're on your heels, come down. Give yourself 20 seconds. We're going to do exactly the same thing. And give that hip a bit of a stretch while we're here. So we've got 10 seconds before we go to the second set. Alright, let's go again. Hips up. On your heels, let's go. Building that strong hamstrings. Staying away from injuries. Super important for runners, trail runners, cyclists, triathletes, soccer players. Nice and controlled through this. About halfway through. Just easy stepping out, stepping back in. Very controlled here. Alright, last few. Alright, well done. Next one, literally I'm just going to lie here. I'm going to hold my left foot and I'm just going to bring that down. Bring that back up. So I'm going to do that for 40 seconds. So I want to put a bit of pressure, so I'm bringing it towards me so I can feel that stretch in the hamstring. Alright? Let's go. So you just feel like a slight stretch there. Nothing too hard. If this is hurting, you know this is an area you should revisit often. If this is painful for you, you should be doing this quite often. So I'm just holding just below my knee. I got my fingers just under that kneecap, on the outside of the knee. It's nice and easy. Nice and controlled. If you're not feeling it, bring it closer to you. You'll feel it more. Just want to be in that happy place. Alright, same thing on the other side. So again, I'm interweaving my fingers together. I'm going to hold just underneath that knee joint. And all I'm doing is this, up and down. This is my tighter side. My right side is my tighter one, so I can feel it straight away. More on the right hand side. Alright, let's go. Just pumping that blood into the hamstring, building up that flexibility. Super important to make sure that it's not tight. Getting a bit of flexibility improved here. Hopefully you guys are feeling this a little bit. If this hurts, that means you need to come back to this workout and do it consistently. Once every few weeks, once a week even if it's really bad for you. Alright, coming straight up. Next one, literally I'm just going to start on this, so standing on my left. Literally I'm going to lean a tiny bit forward, come to this position, touch, come to this position and I'm going to touch. Pretty much like hamstring curls with no weights, standing up. Let's go. Very, very controlled here. So while I'm doing this, I'm also working on that single leg strength. Just aiming for that control. Not too much, not too hard. And we're not looking to build a hamstring strength. This is specific for runners, trail runners, triathlete, endurance athletes. Last one here. Alright, well done. Same thing on the other side. So again, I'm really focusing on just leaning a bit forward and then a small touch. So no weight on that back leg, making sure that my base leg is straight. So obviously I'm facing this way, but you don't want to be doing this. Alright, straight lines with your feet. Alright, let's go. Really like this exercise because it doesn't do a lot straight away, but after 20 seconds you start feeling it. You start feeling that hamstring is doing a bit of work, it's getting stronger. Again, it's a lot different than lifting weights and doing hamstring curls. This is a little bit more running specific, as we're as well working on that single leg stability, which is super, super important for runners. Alright, well done. The last one in this circle is literally coming up and just giving it a good stretch. I've done do that for 40 seconds. So literally leaning forward into it. So front on, just doing that for 40 seconds. Alright, so toes off the ground. Let's go. Very controlled. I'm going to be walking out and back. Just getting a bit of blood into this hamstring. Don't rush through it. You want to feel a good stretch. Come back to the next one. I usually like doing this warm-up before my key sessions. So I'm pretty familiar with this one, especially if I'm about to go fast. Make sure that I get a bit of movement in the blood around the hamstrings. Alright, shake your legs. We're going to do exactly the same one again. So just make sure that you feel it. You don't have to go too far in. You know, as long as you're feeling it a little bit, I like to push my hips out. Straight away I feel a bit of a stretch in the hamstring. I know that it's stretching and I'm improving flexibility. Alright, let's go again. So very, very controlled here. This is a bit of an easier workout, so that means that you want to do it on probably harder training days. So for example, I did 10 times 500 meters this morning, so a bit of a faster workout. So I know that I can do this in the afternoon, so I like to give myself a couple of hours in between my workout and my run. And then straight after this I'll do a recovery jog. So you want to make sure that you do this on harder days. Alright, we're going to halfway through the workout, so we're going to come back to the first exercise. So again, we're going to be on the ground. Again, hips of the mat, and just on your heels, you walk out, you walk back in. Alright, let's do it. Very, very controlled. Going out, coming back in, keeping the hips off the ground. 2 sets of this. I can start feeling it a little bit in my hamstrings already. So even though this is not a super hard workout, it's not about getting your hamstrings to the point where they're fatigued. We want to get them stronger, which means just taking them a bit outside the comfort zone. We don't have to overdo it. Good, 20-second rest. So it's exactly like you're running. It's not about one great workout or one great run and you're going to become a great runner. It's about consistency of your workouts, of your running. Same with your strength work. It's not about an amazing strength session you're going to do once a year. It's about consistently coming back to them. Let's go again. It's all about consistency. You probably heard me say that quite a lot in my workouts, but it's so true. For running, for strength work, you never want to overdo it. You want to stay consistent, stay strong, that way you stay injury free, and the improvement comes slowly over time. Alright, we're almost there. Last few here. Stay strong, make sure you keep it on the heels. I've got my shoes on. You don't have to have your shoes on for this workout. Alright, hips down. Again, we're going to stretch out through that hamstring, coming down and up. If this is too easy, just bring it closer to your chest. So find that spot where you feel it a little bit, but not too much. You shouldn't be hurting. Alright, so for me it's about here. I feel the stretch, but it's a good pain. I know it's a healthy pain. You don't want to be at the point where this really hurts and you're struggling. If that's the case, bring it a bit more out and make sure you come back to this workout. Do it again and again and again. And with time, with consistency, you will get better. Alright, we're almost there. Nice and controlled through it. Last few here. Alright, well done. Same thing on the other side. So we've got 20 seconds to catch our breath. Let's get ready for the next one. Take a deep breath. Not super hard exercises today, but still we want to bring the heart rate down. Alright, let's go again. Again, we're looking for that good pain. We don't want bad pain. If it's too much, bring that knee away from you a bit more. We are all in our different journeys. We're all at different levels. The good thing about you doing this workout at home, there's nobody to compete with. It's just you against you. You take your time to slowly improve. You're almost there. Last few here. Alright, well done. Come up. Now we're going to come back to that first one. So again, making sure that when you set this up, this is on a straight line. I'll do it side on, but you got to make sure that your base leg is straight. And all you're looking for is just a little touch. Alright, let's go. Stay strong with the core. Try and keep the hips as even as you can. And make sure you reach back a little bit with your foot. So you don't want to be in here. That knee has to be a little bit back behind you. Otherwise it's not really going to be hitting that hamstring. If you're too close in here, you're not really getting it. So it has to be behind you. Very controlled. We're almost there. Last few. Alright, well done. Shake your legs a bit. We're going to go exactly the same thing on the other side. So as I was saying before, you don't want to be too close when you do this. You're not going to get anything here. It has to be out here. And then from here, you're going to lift, touch, lift, touch. Getting confused on which side I was doing it on. Let's keep going. Alright, nice and controlled. Both hips are facing forward. And I just got a small touch as I touch the ground, just a bit of a touch. No weight on that back leg. You can see that hamstring is doing work. I can already feel it. Lean back, lean forward just a little bit, so I don't want to be too upright. Just lean back a little, lean forward, sorry, a little bit. Alright, well done. Alright, last exercise that we're going to do twice. Just walking and getting that flexibility through that hamstring. Very, very controlled here. Alright, we're almost there. So last exercise, just getting a bit of blood flow to those hamstrings, keeping them happy. Alright, let's go. Very controlled here. Just want to feel that stretch and then come out of it. Want to hold it for too long. Very, very controlled here. Hopefully you've got a bit more space to walk this out and you don't have to do laps around yourself. We got 15 seconds left. Very, very controlled. Straight lines. Last one. Alright, shake your legs a bit. We're going to do that one again and pretty much all done. Pretty good 16-minute workout. Really getting those hamstrings a lot healthier, a lot happier. Flexibility and basic strength. Very, very important. Alright, let's go again. Very controlled, making sure that you keep straight lines with your feet. You don't want to be opening up. You don't want to get those clown feet out. Nice and easy through it. So again, this is a good one for you to do as part of your warm-up before your harder workouts. Maybe before your tempo run. Maybe before your speed work. If you're a new runner, you should be doing this before every single run. Spend 5-10 minutes warming up will really help. Alright, so another workout done. As I said, this workout is basically building that basic strength and flexibility in your hamstrings. They work together. You can't just work on strength, strength, strength and not have any flexibility because they will get tighter. So we want to make sure that we get that blood flow, we get that flexibility in the hamstrings and at the same time building that strength and stability there. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Tomorrow will be part 2 of building hamstring strength. So this was part 1. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. If you like that video, smash that like button and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.